Alrighty, hello everybody, Steve-Wagon here, and welcome back to what just might be our final episode of Wani Hug That Gator. We have officially gone through 2 of the endings. I have no intention of going through ending 1 because I have read a snippet of what that entails, and I don't think I can physically endure such terribleness that it might show. Nor do I want to read what will happen there, but we're on our way to try and get ending 4, which is supposedly the best ending, and considering how ending 2 was, and ending 3 was slightly better, I can only hope that ending 4 will just at least let me feel content, you know? But anyway, we are going to hit the good old start button, and we are gonna make our way through all of these choices. Now again, pretty much all of our choices are gonna be the same. Some of these don't really matter all that much. Go along with it, yada yada yada. We're the new kid in school. Oh boy. Oh look, it's Ben. We remember Ben. Principal Scalar. Ooh, who was that? Oh, who knows? Oh, hey, look, gym class. Oh, I can't wait. Who's this guy? Oh, I'm doing great. Oh, I got knocked out. Oh, I'm getting a life lesson? Back home already. Ready for the next day. Who's the big whale guy? Oh, who knows? Back to PE. Oh, wait, no, PE's over. On to art now. Oh, hey, here's the girl from that one moment ago. Oh, wait, too late. We're on to lunch. Oh, there they are again. Pretend to be on a diet. Let's get some baked chips. Back onto lunch, here we go. Oh, there's Ben again. I think I remember her from other go. Oh boy, she's already gone. Oh, we're now here. Damien told me about you. Oh, did I not choose this one? I met Damien. He said I'd have to wait for you to sort out my login stuff. Damien mentioned me? Oh, you're the guy that got smeared into the ground in gym class yesterday. Yeah, I'm Liz. Alright, off we go, getting a... Oh, wait, on to this thing. What are we doing here? We're getting our login information to put in our portfolio, that's right. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it's gonna be big. Onwards we go, we get our login, we're putting all the information. Oh, back to art class, here we are. Oh, who needs art? We're on to history now. Oh wait, I saw my drawing there for a hot moment. Someone got knocked out with that. Here's Mr. Whaleman again. I would suggest some sunglasses. And onwards we go. We gave him some fashion. Oh, we're on to back to art. Perhaps we're having the little friendly, friendship thing. Oh, wait, no, too bad. We're off to lunch now. Having a little discussion. Someone just threw down their hat. I don't remember the discussion. Oh, we're back to history class. Now, this is the first option. This is the first option that actually means something. And I am writing down a little indivisible scoring that apparently happens inside this game. Now, our first one is to draw the Gator Girl on a half pipe, which does what for me? It gives me a point for Inco. Now, we need 4 points in total for both Inco and Olivia. Ending 3, I believe, we only had 3 for Olivia and then 4 for Inco. What are we gonna get this time? Because I know what I did wrong. We're gonna draw the Gator Girl on a half pipe. And onwards we go. Oh boy, it was a great drawing. Oh, we're having fun. Oh wait, no, someone got caught. Oh wait, we're back here. Into the elevator we go. Oh, we're back home. And another day of school. Having a talk with Damien. Oh, that's right. It's the last day of summer. Having a barbecue. Oh wait, oh, there's a swimming pool there. Oh, we gotta go back inside. Oh, we're gonna go back outside. Oh, hey, look, more people. Oh, it's my turn on the grill. I am not doing that good of a job. Oh, let's go back inside. Maybe check out Olivia. Oh, wait, there she is. Oh, we're having a little drawing thing going on. And... Oh, hey, it's me. Invite Olivia to join you back outside. Was this an option somewhere? It was not. Onwards we go. Invite her back outside. She comes back outside. We had a little fun throwing Vinny in. We have our little photo. Back to PE. PE's gone. Now it's the day of the art competition portfolio. Yeah. There's Ben again. Oh, here's everyone. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Here's the bully squad. And here we are. Our second option that actually means something. And for this one, we are showing our support for Olivia to gain 1 point here. Show supports. And off we go. We say nothing, we do nothing. We head into the elevator, back down we go. He talks about all that stuff. Where are we going? Oh, we're heading out. Now we're coming back. Hey, it's the whale. Oh, back to PE. Gone with PE. Art to class. Back to our class. Art portfolio competition. Not my painting, is there? It appears as though someone's having a mental breakdown, and here we go. This was it. It was this moment that decided my fate yesterday of what happened to me. But today, it is not deciding my fate, because I am the one that decides my fate. But why do all this? Which gives us another point with Mr. Inco. I'm going to hate myself for asking this, but she still hasn't really told me why she did it. I don't want to push the issue too hard, but if not now, when? I just want to know, why go through all the trouble? What were you trying to accomplish? I have to make sure that's turned off. I immediately regret my words as the pained grimace on her face drives home the mistake she's made. Even if I'm in the right to ask, I feel like the villain for pressing her, but out of respect for Olivia's feelings, I stand steady, because to back down would be to denigrate her like all those people in her past had done. I wanted to see what people thought of my art, without knowing that I was the one who made it. Why would you want that? Isn't it obvious? It's always the same thing. Her voice takes a deeper pitch. Oh wow, you're so talented, in spite of your condition. This time it's a higher, shriller tone. Amazing! It's like you aren't disabled at all! Her voice returns, this time weighed down with contempt. For all their kind words, it's always come back to those empty platitudes. It never felt like they cared about me or my interests. It's always just blind praise, because I'm doomed to never measure up to the same level of expectations. The worst of it came when I found out I couldn't even fail on my own. The sound of her talons tearing more paper on the floor enhances her heated words. Even when I intentionally do something wrong, someone's always there to pick up after me, or to assure me it's good in certain lights. She rips more off the page with every sentence. These are just old sketches from through the year. Nobody else has to live with that paranoia. That every positive word spoken and action taken to help you out is just someone acting out of obligation or insecurity. It got so bad at one point, I was almost being forced to accept these frickin' accommodations. I just ended up... She drops what little remains of the pages unceremoniously, cutting everyone out. I'm never going to come out on top, and I'm never going to be allowed to fail. Nobody's allowed to feel anything but pity for me when they meet me, and guilt when they even consider not just giving me a free pass. Nobody has any agency, and that's just how things are. The bell rings from a distance, signaling the end of lunch. Within my mind, I can vividly imagine the sounds of our classmates grumbling complaints as they shuffle to class. Instead, I choose to listen to the rain, how the soft pitter-patter of droplets land atop my umbrella or slipping gently to the ground around us. Internalizing that sound alongside the dimmer ambience and overall wetness has turned the tiny park I'm accustomed to into a near alien locale. I wonder to myself if this is why Olivia came out here. In a small way, all of her work seems to revolve around average places, but altered with unnatural and beautiful overlays, creating from the familiar and yet adding in the fantastical. I look over to Olivia, who also seems to be lost in thoughts. That does sound pretty tough. You going to be alright? No. Honestly, that's only the start of it, but I don't want to... No. You wanted to know, right? I want to tell someone. Anyone. Nope. Right now, it's just Iadican. I'm sure he's sick of it. Alright. This crap even affects my family. You say that like you don't think they are. They aren't, though. I can't change that. He sighs. You're right. I should be a bit more grateful to them. But at the same time, it's... like, I know all too fucking well I could just hang out at the Paynes for as long as I need to after graduation. They're just too nice to not, and the arrangement with my actual father could probably last indefinitely. I could just detach from society and leech off of everyone around me, forever, and it'll still just be pity and guilt. But you saw them at the pool party. They love you. I know, and I hate it, and when I want to love them back, but I just can't. Not now. I've already wasted so much. Who am I to suddenly turn around in my last year? I want to just get out of their hair, not waste their time anymore. Otherwise, I'll be the one hurting them, wasting all their patience and kindness for years, like I already have. And I'd never be in the wrong. Who the fuck wants a free ride through life like that? And that's all I have waiting for me, realistically. Damn it, why am I telling you all this? Olivia clutches her throat. Her voice has gotten strained and weak. It hurts to speak at all. But she's just been letting it all out. Hell, what am I doing just watching? I'm such an idiot. I rummage through the insides of my backpack again until... Aha! Here it is. Pulling out a water bottle, I offer it to her. She eyes it on the ground indifferently, then goes to drink it. The whole bottle is finished in one go. She drops it in the growing pile of trash. Thanks. I give a silent nod. She looks off into the distance again, picking up her train of thoughts. That's... oh, my throat. That's why I had to do it. I had to know if I really was good at something for once. Really, genuinely good. No false praise, no parasocial relations where I'm verbally felted so everyone else can feel better for it. I had to know my art was real. It could be something for real. That I have a real way out. Anakin assures me all the time it's good enough. Fuck, why didn't I listen to him? He probably knows everything by now anyways. He usually does. Honestly, taking all of this in at once is challenging to digest, to say the least. You say you expect to get caught? Yeah, I said I wanted to be. I wasn't even sure other people would see it, but if you caught it fast enough and switched it back, thinking it was a bug, then you started getting all this praise out of nowhere. Yeah, I did. Seems a bit sad in retrospect. Yeah. Around then it really settled in just how badly I messed up. I tried to get you to notice it by showing me the submission yourself. Then you just go to the office to get it changed. Nobody would get hurt. End of story. But of course you still had your own saved. You're always just so prepared for anything. She gestures to the crushed water bottle. The weeks go by, you get more praise, I get more nervous. Then today, and... Olivia's hands finally fall into her lap, limp and spent. Here we are. ... It's my turn to say something, I guess. I just don't know how to process all this. It's not like friendships come with instructions. My own thoughts are muddled, pushing me to find some way to comfort the girl before me. And yet to comfort her would be to demean her like people have done in the past. It's so confusing, and frustration and pity mix haphazardly in my stomach. It's nauseating. Pity for the girl before me that was wronged, that has wronged me, but not out of real malice. Frustration at myself because Olivia was right, having unveiled an uglier side of me I wasn't aware of. ... Ah, okay. So here's the option. So the last one was to get us here. Press no further on Olivia or let her fail. Now, it would seem as though press no further would seem like the better option. But we did just have that whole conversation and how she spoke about how she wanted to fail, or at least have her mistakes be her own, or how she wanted to, like, you know, like fail, not get some sort of like pity thing to negate the failure. So the option here that we choose for our next point with Olivia is to let her fail. My thoughts land on what Olivia said earlier in the conversation. You going to tell Principal Scalar? Olivia flinches a bit. The principal? Why? About what you did. You said you expected to get caught. We can't tell them officially anything but that. Olivia shifts uncomfortably in her spot. Why not? If they found out, it's all over. Isn't that a bit extreme? Honestly, it'll be the end for you, too. My turn to flinch. Olivia's getting worked up again. New fear starts spiking through her eyes. I don't need to ask. Olivia answers anyways. You didn't talk about it until now, after it's nearly guaranteed to win. With the stakes, it looked like you were complicit. Or worse, like it was your idea. You'd be a fraud. There's that word again. Fraud. No. That word. All over my record in senior year, when I'm about to have to find a career? Fraud. But even so, isn't it the right thing to do? I can handle it. Don't worry about me. Please, Inco, no. There's more. I told you, I'm not eligible to even enter. I already won before. I got the notoriety and the money. The winning piece is featured on the cover of Alcaldra Monthly. It even gets an article. That's more than a scholarship. It's a foot in the door. I can't do anything about the money. It's long gone. But if everyone knows what I did, and it gets to those magazines... She clutches the sleeves of her hoodie and stares me dead in the eye. I needed to graduate. I fucking hate it, but I need it. Huh? Question mark? That's my only way out. My only way to actually go somewhere. You're putting all your eggs into that one basket? There's no other baskets. I just can't risk it. I know. I just carried on about why does nobody let me fail. But this, it's serious. They can't know. Please, Inco. I can't lose everything over this mistake. I just can't. I can't. Fraud. Not that. But isn't it... Olivia grabs the sides of my jacket and yanks herself close. Ooh. The motion tips the umbrella over. It slides a few feet away in the breeze. It makes her almost lose her balance and fall over onto me. Her breathing is erratic. Inco, listen to me. Please. I can't lose this. I can't be doomed to be nothing. This is all I have. You can't go to someone about this. I'm begging you. She's tugging me towards the ground, closer to her. My jacket's starting to tear. I can feel her anxiety by how her hands are quivering with fear as they grip tightly at my coat. It's my fault, okay? Not yours. You don't need to make it your problem. Please. ... Okay. Nobody else has to know. It'll have to be, our little secrets. Olivia exhales and lets go. All at once, she slumps down. I have to hold out my arms to stop myself from falling too. Olivia ends up slumped over my lap sideways. Hey, you okay? No, I'm really not. The gator girl tries to push herself up from my lap. Her attempt only ended up with her twisting on my legs and turning her face and chest upwards. She must be really exhausted, as even her attempt to blow her wet hair from her face is unsuccessful. God damn it. Is this what it's all come to? I got away with it too. Fuck, I'm just like Ben. You have the energy to get up? Not yet. Olivia? What's wrong with Ben? How are you like him? She exhales hard. Ben. It's all his fault. All of it. If not for him, I wouldn't be this thing. Some worthless heap, unable to do anything, with nothing and nobody. What the hell did Ben do? I'm sorry. Okay. Is Ben the reason for your first win of the whole art contest thing? Like he was the one that first gave you the pity award? Or are you saying he's the reason why your legs below the knee don't work? Because one or the other is gonna make me a tad bit more mad at him. None of this would have happened. It sounds like something I shouldn't be prying into. You don't need to tell me. Yeah, I don't. But I did this to you. I should be honest. Can you get off my legs first? I'm starting to lose feeling. You too? We still got some jokes though. Fine. Can you help me up at least? I take Olivia's shoulder and help her back into her sitting position. She just leans back against my shoulder. Sorry, been a long day. I guess it's fine for now. Where do I even start? That's Ben. I don't even remember how we became friends. But we definitely hung out a lot in my last year of middle school. He didn't care that I was in the chair. Didn't treat me any different. Okay, so it is the art contest pity award that Ben did to you. He was cool. What's the issue then? Olivia bops my chin with her skull. Let me finish. He was cool. But in freshman year, then, Ben was only in the student council as a secretary. I was looking forward to that yearly art show. Worked all summer for the perfect piece, Dreamscape. Disdain was heavy in her tone as she said its name. Yeah, it won. It wasn't supposed to. Once again, her eyes were teary, though with rage this time. My mouth clicked shut as she glared at me. Her eyes closed, and her tone was once again sorrowful. Ben started advertising himself as my friend, like it was some part of his own personality. The sigh that escapes her carries years of her repressed anger. Even his friends started doing it too, like being around me was an act of charity that made them better. He eventually told me straight up, I'll give him that. Her voice shifted again, but this time, instead of a voice to lampoon someone, it was in an eerie, simile to Ben. I'm universally down on my luck. Not even a week later, people started walking up to give praise to my submission. It was the first time in a while I'd gotten a compliment for my work. I thought my submission was going to win. It was exciting. Until Damien showed me an article in the school newsletter written by a certain student council secretary. Half of it was basic crap about the art submissions. The other half was about me. Ben had written the longest segment about the talented poor girl in the wheelchair and practically worshipped me for my determination. Surprise, surprise, it wins by a landslide. Even when my piece won, all I could remember was that feeling of just being handed a victory as charity. My whole summer, all that effort, just overshadowed, and for what? Safety nets that I didn't earn? He really thought I was going to thank him? That's the worst part, honestly. As if I would after using me as a stepping stone to climb the social ladder. I couldn't take it anymore. I told him to get out of my life, and he just gave me this look. I'll never forget it. Genuine confusion, like I was an alien for being upset. But what he said, this is your only chance of succeeding out there. Ben? I thought Ben was so cool at the start. What the hell are you doing? I wanted to just give it all up. But by then, the money, the exposure, his fucking safety net, I just took it. He was right. He was right, and I hate it. I really, really, really fucking hate it. So that's what's between Ben and Olivia. I figured it was something, but yeesh. After that, I just couldn't. I shut everyone out. I shut everything out. Everyone out. Everyone was fake. Everyone didn't want to know me. Just what I exist as. Even my own family. Hell, it's all his fault. All of it. ... Well? Well, what? That's it. That's the truth. I just want to graduate and get away from here. From him. He ruined my life. Because of him, I'm not Olivia. I'm Olivia, the poor, sad cripple. That title is forever fixed to my name. Come on, that's not true. You're right, it's not. You're Olivia. No, that's also not it. I'm not Olivia. I'm God's funniest joke. Dots, huh? I nudged the umbrella back over to us. It goes back into its spot, propped up between us, recreating the canopy shielding us from the elements. Olivia looks to me to gauge a reaction. That was the sort of speech given by someone that's had years to think about it and hold it in. And it was one she's been waiting to give anyone willing to listen, if she could just trust them. All of her pent-up angst against the guy that ruined her life. Released at the moment she just couldn't take it anymore. It just can't get worse than this for her, but she trusts me. ... What she needs to hear right now is... Okay. Sorry, I have to be sure. What she needs to hear right now is this. I promise I'll be a good friend to you. You can still take back the reins of your life and own your mistakes. That is the correct one. I take my sunglasses off and lean forward, placing a hand on her shoulder. She takes a moment to register the new sights and looks right at me, anticipating whatever I'm about to say. You're not a joke, Olivia. I appreciate you trying and all, but it doesn't matter. The damage has been done. All that shit is what made me into a nihilist. I didn't say you're a nihilist, Olivia. Plus, I don't think that's what the word means. You still enjoy some things. Got a better word? Well, there you go. That's besides the point. Ben did something horrible, but he didn't take your agency. Are you saying that I ruined my own life? Is that it? Annoyance bubbles up within me as she argues back. She wanted to get caught in the act. Yet, Olivia looks at me as if I just spat in her face. Just what the hell are you getting at, Inco? What am I getting at? The fact that you can't keep using Ben's shitty choices as a crutch. Her breath catches. You need to take responsibility for your own life, who you are, and what you want to be. My words catch Olivia off guard, and they kept coming, unbidden now. You say that you're a nihilist, yet you draw these amazing pieces that reflect these realistic fantasy worlds. And you say that no one wants to know you for you, but you know you have the pains, Iadikin, Liz, me. Can you really blame any of that on Ben? Even the art contests. Ben didn't yank some evil string of fates and make you swap out the submission. You made yourself do it. I know it's hard. I have trouble with this too, but please, for all of us, take responsibility for your feelings, Olivia. Oh, shit. Damn it, mouth. My triade has left Olivia staring at me, mouth hung open, aghast at what I had said. Dot. I hiss in realization and try to backtrack. Sorry, that was fuck you. Stopping completely, Olivia's head raises from my shoulder as she glares at me. Her eyes are heartbroken. They're enraged. They're looking for something to lash out at. But they're trusting. Fuck you for being right. I know all of that, damn it. And you're the second to say it. Her eyes water, and her head returns to my shoulder. Damn it all, Inco. I'm stunned as she presses further against me, even using her arms to tuck her legs closer. You and Iadikin had... Fine, you're right, but... How do I start? I have no idea what I should do. Her voice sounds so weak, but there's a conviction hidden within it. Honestly, she should have just mauled me for what I said. It's what she wants. I can do this. Well, what do you think is wrong, right now? You'll have to be more specific. Alright. What about Damien and his family? She hums in thoughts. And then there's Liz, too. All of them would probably like to hear your thoughts. Yeah. What would I say, though? Whatever you're feeling? Hell, just being more open in general would be something. I can feel her frowning, but also nod against my shoulder. Fine. What else? Mr. Iadikin? She scoffs. He probably already knows. What you're thinking? Yeah, he reads me like a book. But he'd probably like to hear you say it. Yeah, he would. And me too. You got your turn. You've told me just now, but I'd like to hear more about you. You're my friend. All right. Starting now. I can feel her rumbling growl before she sighs. I'm sorry, Inco. For all the shit I've put you through since you got here. For being a really shitty friend. For you having to put up with me. I choose to be your friend, Olivia, so don't apologize for that. Olivia looks up at me through the corner of her eye. Ben can't take your agency, and you can't take mine. I'm choosing this. You're silly. Her words were strained, and not from lack of water. Regret in her voice was raw, along with honesty. Thanks. And I forgive you. And once again, silence. I fumble with my sunglasses, debating whether I should bother with them, given the rain. Might as well, I guess. They are a prescription after all. Wait, they're prescription? I need glasses? I thought I was just doing it to look cool. We just lay back, listening to the patter of rain against our little tent. Just her and I, secluded from the world that's done so much to crush her. Man, she's really leaning against me. I crane my neck so I can turn and look at her. She looks so at peace now, even with the smeared mascara and wet hair. I'm starting to lose feeling in my arm, though. Watching her like this is... snark. Is that a snore? Oh, that was her. I guess she would be pretty tired. It's been a long day for both of us. Even if it's only 4th period. Did I do alright? Things turned out pretty okay, but I'm anxious. The best I can do is be there for her. In this case, it's letting her have my shoulder for a bit. Pressed up against me. My eyes slide close, and I try to lose myself in the pitter-patter of the rainfall. ... Oh my god. Olivia jerks herself up and starts coughing into her fists. Fuck, how long? About 5 minutes, probably. Jeez, sorry. You know, I remember when you got onto me for just sitting near you back at the party. Shut up. Looks like you are improving a bit. Olivia bonks the umbrella, making it splash a bit onto me. Hey. Anyway, Olivia stretches her arms. ... Things go quiet again. Olivia finally breaks the silence. I know you say you forgive me and all, but I still feel like shit for putting you through all this. Now everyone's going to expect you to be skilled at painting. They'll call you a fraud. Oh, yeah. I was trying not to think about it. Damn it. It's all my fault. Olivia rests her arms over her knees, and I'm surprised she manages to bury her long snout in them. An idea hits me. What if you taught me for real? Olivia raises her head from her arms. Taught you? Painting. For real. It's like you say. I have expectations to fulfill. Would you teach me how to paint like you do? Oh no. Tell you what, I'll forgive you if you teach me. You already said that. Olivia looks down in contemplation. Alright, I'll teach you how to paint. But you should know, I'm a lousy teacher. You've seen my working class. I'm a lousy student. I got a feeling it'd work out. Hey, don't make it weird. Yes, Professor Halford. Stop making it weird. I chuckle as I am playfully shoved by her. After that, after everything was said and done, things become quiet. Beneath the solace of my umbrella, we relax together. At least until Olivia begins shifting uncomfortably. I sit and watch as she takes her calves and shifts them from side to side with one hand. Her tail comes around and presses into the paper-filled floor before her, keeping her upright as she starts to lean forward. Finally, with the strength of her tail in one arm, Olivia lifts her hips from the floor and swings her shins fully beneath her. She smiles as she kneels over me. You just going to sit there? Crap, I guess I was gawking stupidly. But it's just so fascinating seeing the girl maneuver herself. Oh, wait. We're skipping. We had the hug, we get the chair, we met guts, back to art class, we told Mr. Idekin what happened, we're trying to learn art, we're crap, we're heading out, we're going to the arcade, it's going to be so fun, get a picture of guts, we're at the arcade, we're learning stuff, we have fun at the game, going to an old arcade Olivia used to be good at, she's fighting against the reigning champ at the moment. What do? We cheer Olivia on. For another point, Olivia. Go, you got it! We cheer her on. They have a good match. She loses, unfortunately. We have a little contemplation about whether or not this is a double date. We learn about her anime thing. We get her a little gift. I get sick. She comes over. So big hugs. I am so hopped up on drugs. We get a nice little home-cooked meal. We lay down. We take a nap. We watch, I think an anime. We have a nice little picture right there that we saw for a hot second. Bullying thing going on about her and Ben for helping Anakin at a wedding with pictures. Doing some things, having a talk with him about whether or not, love. that stuff. And now we need to focus and finish taking these pictures for a point with Inco. What else do I need? I need that one. Okay, we're almost there. We almost got it. I need to focus and finish taking these photos. And off we go. We continue taking photos. People love it. We have a nice little photo of the groom and bride. We head off to school. Oh, new stuff? Honestly, what?
Mr. Inco, how would you say things are going for you? Not just as a student, but also as a growing adult.
Honestly, at the start of the year, I'd have told you things weren't looking too good. But I've met some really good friends here at St. Hammond, and I feel like things will be okay for us. I can't help but look towards Olivia as I say that. She stares back in a faint expression of surprise, but it quickly melts away into a warm smile.
Yeah, that sums it up pretty well.
Ferris looks up from his clipboard towards us, a smirk forming on his otherwise flat face.
I'm glad to hear you two are doing well.
The Leviathan finishes jotting down something on his clipboard, finally turning to Principal Scalar.
I think I have everything I need for the time being.
So, Mr. Ferris.
That's not what Scalar sounded like yesterday.
So, Mr. Ferris, why don't we adjourn to the faculty lounge?
That is not what she sounded like. What are they doing?
Of course, we can go over your future budgetary plans over a nice cup of coffee.
And off they go. The inspector turns away, and we move on. We have a conversation, we head back. Here's Mia. She took Olivia. They're doing the whole painting thing. We learn about it. We're trying to help her. We're gonna go tell Mr. Iadakin. Oh, dear Lord, she chased us. We're stuck in an elevator now. And here it is. Our next choice that helps determine our fate. We don't take the key. That was still always the correct choice. We don't take the key. We stay in the elevator. Iadakin comes to help us out. Oh. Oh, no. Mr. Iadakin, please.
You two did well for yourselves, though. I'm proud of that.
All we did was run away from Mia. Mr. Iadakin sighs. Not long after, he gently smiles at us.
What matters is that you two found strength in each other and reached out for help. With what we have on Mia now, we can justify watching her like a hawk from here on.
And moving on, we learned about that. I get shocked a little. It's raining. We're going to do some photography stuff, finally. Actually, my type of thing. We have a whole confession thing with them. Iadakin helps out with Olivia's whole painting fiasco, and now we're outside. What do I want to do? I want to find true love. That's what I've been trying to do the last 2 days. And onwards we go. We have a nice little drive home. Never mind, we're taking a bus ride. Oh, that's right, the double date that didn't turn into a double date. Entire leg of cow. I am a hungry, hungry boy. We asked them advice. We couldn't get any. They're having a big old fight. We need to go find Olivia real quick. We go off. We need to figure out how we're going to deal with this. Ask Olivia for help. That's right. She tells us what to do. She tells us that we should just say everyone is wrong. And here it is. You both are wrong. With this choice, we cement ourselves with the knowledge that we are on the path of victory. You both are wrong. We tell them they're both wrong. They should help each other out. They should accept help from each other. We finish our day. We have a little meeting. We're going to learn some stuff. Olivia goes to learn some stuff. Ben tells us. We learn about Mr. Iadakin. Am I stupid? I am not stupid. We're not ready to say goodbye. We're not ready. We have a nice little cry about it. We're learning things. We're trying to head over to the fountain now. Something about Mr. Iadakin. Confession time! We learn about our feelings for one another. We get a little kiss. We get a little bite. We're hopping over to Olivia's place now for the time being. Now we're going to learn a bit about her past, her history. Learn about some old baby teeth, a bunch of buttons, Bakugan, an eraser, Your first brush, I think this is the I keep always forgetting. No wait, these aren't buttons, these are like stones. A lighter, I believe, photo of a beach. We have it all the time. We're heading off to school. She can't come with because she has no wheelchair because it's all broken now. Give her a little kiss goodbye. We move on. We're heading to school. It's not the same without Olivia there. We have our little thing. Oh. I recount the events as Olivia and I had done with Iadican, including the part where he saved us with a stun baton. From the moment Mia took Olivia away to finding them in the classroom, where she slapped herself in the face with a glittered cover poster. Leaving out the nature of the blackmail, of course. Getting everything out into the open is relieving, and I'm able to remain calm and collected the whole way through. While I spoke, Mia leered at me with eyes promising a vicious death. Ben, on the other hand, is looking increasingly uneasy that I'm not playing along. He's not glancing my way, but his eyebrows furrow in a way it's clear he's silently begging me to help him out here. Mia focuses her vengeful stare at him, as if to say, "What are you doing?"
Inco, I'd like to remind you that it's your word against hers. There's no proof anything you're saying is true.
Did she ask for evidence, or did she ask for my side of the story? Well, Ben, I got you there, didn't I? I got you there, didn't I?
True, but Mia's never hurts.
Ben, I'm not interested in these mind games. She's been targeting Olivia and I all year. You want to defend Mia? I get that. Why does that involve throwing Olivia and I under the bus? Still here, dickwad. Mia? Scalar manages to shut her down with an authoritative glare. I don't even care why you're trying to screw me over, but is there even a reason? ...
Dots.
What the hell are you even doing, Glasses? You're letting this schmuck walk all over you. ... I'm waiting.
It's complicated, okay?
Is it? If you haven't figured it out, can you leave Olivia and I out of it then?
No.
Huh? Okay, fine. You want to find something to blame? Someone to take responsibility away from Mia? I know your guy. I know the guy responsible for everything. Ben raises an eyebrow.
Well, yes, that would be ideal.
Ben, isn't it? You. That's right, baby, it's you. None of this would have happened if you hadn't hurt Olivia in the first place.
Oh.
What? He knows what I'm talking about. And here you are, 4 years later, still up to the same tricks. Olivia's stuck at home, her wheelchair is busted, and she's heartbroken.
Oh my. I didn't know. Is she alright?
And you're just bringing up this interpersonal drama. Please, have some self-awareness. I have more important things to worry about, clearly. I don't care to be a part of whatever house of cards you have set up here.
Damn it,
Ben sucks in a sharp breath through his teeth, sagging heavily as he lets the air escape in a long sigh.
Sorry, Mia. The plan's a bust.
The fuck? How?
I can't do it. Not like this. There's other things I can do for you, just not at anyone's expense.
The plan? Mr. McKnight, you mean to tell me Mr. Nito's right?
Yo, Stringbean, you know the stakes here. She has lots more to lose than me to lose. Spitting all over the place. All I gotta do is just teach here. All I gotta do is just tell Teach here what Olivia did. Shit. She wouldn't. She would.
Just one thing after another. You know we're talking about the damaged property.
I'm telling you, it's at the bottom of all of this. I'm not taking the hit. I'm innocent.
If I got to squeal to privet, oh well.
No.
Scalar throws her hands up in frustration. She's resigned to just being along for the ride, reaching for her lunch bag.
Ben, I have to.
I said no. There's other ways.
Not good enough. This needs to come out.
Mia, you did that and I dug out some of the skeletons in your closet. You do that, and I dig out some of the skeletons in your closets.
Ben covers his mouth. Skeletons?
The fuck you just say to me?
Dots. You heard me.
Oh, look at this. Ben's getting a little bit of a backbone. Mia stares Ben down like she's about to slash his guts open. He's trembling, but he doesn't relent.
Oh, you'll regret that. You'll fucking regret that, McKnight. I ain't doing this shit. Have fun trying to bang Inco's girl or whatever.
Turns around and stomps out of the room, completely ignoring all three of us. Another bout of silence overtakes the room. Scalar, Ben, and I look between each other.
Well, well, that was eventful. Between Iadikin's report, Inco's accounts, and whatever that was, I think I have enough to work with.
But we didn't finish.
Come on, Benjamin. Don't you have some soul searching to do?
He stares at her, bewildered.
Seriously, Ben, please try to figure this out. Go back to class, the both of you.
He still doesn't move. I opt to take the first steps towards the door, glancing back and motioning for him to do the same. Eventually, he follows me out of the office. ... Once we're out, I think to thank Ben. But why? He's the one that accused me and dragged me in here to begin with. He just fixed his own mess. Ben runs his hand through his hair.
Oh shit. I'm in trouble.
You alright?
I don't know. Look, I'm sorry about all that. Everything's just getting so complex. I feel like I'm losing it. I'm always juggling so many things, and so many people have different rules. I can't let it start to get to me. Just gotta keep it up, right?
What is it?
Good question. I can't say. Sorry. I'll be fine. You should go.
With a nod, I start heading back to class.
Wait.
Oh, for the love of... Will you make up your mind? I turn back, catching Ben's flinch.
Is Olivia going to be alright?
I'm going to visit her after school. I told her I like her. She told me she likes me.
Oh, congrats.
Thanks.
Then, when you see her, could you tell Olivia? Tell her I'm sorry? About then? I didn't mean for it to hurt her.
His fingers are clasped together in supplication. Supplication? And when he looks sincere, I think you should tell her yourself, once you see her again.
You're right. I will.
I give him a thumbs up and continue to lunch. ... By now, it's about lunchtime, meaning I can hang out with Damien and Liz. Definitely needed after all this. ... After school, I took the metro back home to shower and put on some new clothes. As it turns out, my parents really were on a business trip for the weekend, as indicated by a sticky note on the fridge. Huh. Randy opens the front door to let me in. We have a nice little chat. We're already back here. All right. This is... With a deep, calming breath, the butterflies finally start slowing down, and I'm able to push the door open and see blackness. Olivia? The room is extremely dark. The only source of light is coming in from the entryway. I have to take my sunglasses off in an attempt to see through the darkness better. Olivia? The heck happened in here? Why is it so dark? Olivia? No response. Olive.
Gotcha.
Ah! My leg! What? She seems to be in better spirits than the last 2 times we have gone through this. I mean, what last 2 times? Oh, she's still that. Yeah, good for her.
Hi.
Her clawed fingers grip onto my ankle tightly, and it takes all my coordination to stay standing. Olivia, what are you doing? Let go! What are the lights doing out? How's it so dark?
Reasons?
I'm turning them on.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I flip the switch. Olivia's laptop lies shut on her bed, alongside a drawing pad. Someone's been sketching by the light of a digital screen. It looks normal enough. How's it dark though? ... Olivia?
Yes?
Why is your window painted over with black paint?
The light coming in offended my blackened heart, and my window became a canvas into the new darkness in my life. Yeah, it's dumb, I know.
Olivia, are you alright? Here we go. Olivia crawls back into her bed and flumps on it, continuing her deep sigh the whole way through. Hey.
Yeah, this morning after you left, I got the idea for it. Whole speech and everything. Something stupid about my old sketches. It was a moment of passion. A while later, I realized how silly it was, but the paint had already dried. At least the atmosphere is good, right?
Alright, hold on. It is time for me to rise! I can turn you off.
At least the atmosphere is good, right?
She sighs again into her mattress. Shit. This is embarrassing. I look at the covered window. I don't see why you'd be embarrassed. Padding over to her bed, I take the vacant spot right next to her.
Shut up.
Even as she says that, Olivia rolls herself closer to me. And very in character for you.
Quit it.
Her hands bout at me, though with no strength or animosity behind her blows. I'm able to simply slap back at her hands until I catch one. Hey. Her fingers curl around my hands. It's very you. Her cheeks puff out in an adorable pout that I can't help but smile at. I like that, alright?
You're lucky that I like you, or else I'd chomp off your leg.
She growls at my smile, clearly annoyed by her own lack of intimidation. I guess I got used to it, built up a tolerance for it, so now I can see how Olivia really is. You like me, and you'd still do that. Her bluff called, Olivia buries herself against my thigh and growls louder, but her fingers still cling tightly to my hands. Her head tilts just enough that she can peer at me with a solidarity. There's no D in there. With a solitary silver eye. And while her maw is muffled against my leg, I still clearly hear her say,
Missed you.
My free hand comes around and gently combs through her hair. One of the things I've really marveled over is just how soft her hair looks. And genuinely feels as I come to find out as my fingers run over the glossy green locks. You just been in here all day? Olivia nods her head, nudging her scalp more against my hands. I see your setup there.
Yeah,
She hefts herself upright again.
I've been drafting that painting all day. It's starting to come along. The laptop was just for lights and music.
She passes me the oversized pad. True to her word, the sketches are looking more and more refined. Each one gets closer to the one that she's going for.
Once it's done, I was thinking, I could ask for it to be shown at the eulogy.
Oh?
Yeah, think they'll let me?
They better. with all this effort you're putting in.
Yeah. Want to hear something weird?
I've had a long day. Hit me.
This painting, I think it's special. When I woke up this morning, I felt lost enough to block out the light in my room. Then I just remembered my promise, and I got to work. It still hurts, but when I'm working on it, it's like it hurts less. It's like what I should be doing, like I'm doing it right.
That's not weird at all.
Really? Come on now.
Alright, it's super weird. I think less of you now.
Huh. But really,
She bites her lower lip, thinking about something. I need to position this a little more.
it is missing something.
I moved myself and now things are out of whack. She gestures to the page I'm on, the most recent sketch. I don't see anything wrong with it.
It's vague. There's no detail. At the fountain, I tried. I really did. But I can only remember so much, and... Inco,
Hey? Absolutely. I'll take the best dang pictures you'll ever see.
thank you.
First, though, how about I let the sunlight back in here, huh?
Yeah. That's probably for the best.
How would I go about doing that? ... I moved the washcloth across the window pane, slowly but surely scrubbing away the dried up paint in chunks. Good thing Olivia keeps spare bottles of paint thinner on hand. Or at least Mrs. Payne has Olivia keep spare bottles, ever since an accident involving a much younger and more rebellious Aria Knox smearing paint all over the walls.
The paint is gone, the windows are clear, the light shines in!
As I continue scratching some of the errant flakes of paint off with my fingernail, my ears pick up the sound of a digital camera going off. In my peripheral, I see Olivia holding her phone toward me. Taking a picture when I'm not looking my best? For shame, Olivia.
Hush. You look fine.
What's so special you need to take a picture for?
Nothing. Just using you to mess with unstable human... Just using you to mess with unstable human women by posting my catch on their forums.
Ah, that's neat. What? Most of the paint is gone anyway. I toss the rag aside and scramble to take a seat beside Olivia. She cackles to herself as a new post with the photo shows up. I've never heard of this place before, but it does look like a forum specifically for women. That is to say, non-dinosaur. Isn't this that lizard lounge site Liz doesn't like?
No. This is a rival site for only human women. We're always messing with each other.
Olivia's post features that picture she just taken, appended with the text.
Mine now, skinny whores. Your days are numbered.
There's a reply calling her a... I don't know if I should say this. There was a reply calling her a dirty trigger. Olivia, I don't really appreciate being used for this sort of thing.
Nah, don't worry about it. It's cool. See? They just IP banned me.
You got banned just for that?
Nah, I can get around that super easy. And then I get to do it all over again. Their tears sustain me.
Okay, that's enough internets. That's it. I'm taking you outside.
Hiss.
I shake Olivia's leg to get her moving. Come on, you've been stuck in here all day. Come to the world of the living. Though I insist to Olivia that I don't mind carrying her, she opted to shamble her way towards the couch on her own. When she reaches the couch, she pulls herself right into the cushions long ways. She sprawls out and exhales. Well, we're out here. Now what?
You dragged me out here. You tell me.
I didn't think that far ahead.
You're insufferable. There's some of Damien and Vinny's games by the TV. There's some classic co-op games in there if you want to try one out.
You sure? I don't really play games that much.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Sort of like repayment. You carried me to the couch. Now I carry you to victory.
R. I stand before Damien's chosen collection of entertainments. There's definitely some plain DVDs mixed in here. I pick one of the more worn out looking cases and show it over my shoulder to Olivia. She gives an approving grunt, so it seems like I picked well. The disc slides into the console, and I start setting up the TV. Huh. Is it not working?
You gotta smack the left side. Vinny left some magnet toy near the screen once.
Smack! The TV comes to life, its flickering screen displaying the console menu. I pick up two of the controllers on the floor and...
Dots.
What are you doing?
What? Oh, I'm used to playing like this.
She rubs her head on the cushion next to her, inviting me to sit normally.
So what's cool about this game is...
Oh. Look at this. Look at this. It is already so much better. I am so sad that it took me this long to get here. You know? Hey.
What's cool is the co-op campaign has its own story. We can just play through that, because there's no way I'm letting you near the online scene yet.
And with a few quick button prompts, the game starts. She contemplates skipping the cheesy introductory cutscene she's seen dozens of times by now, but lets it play out for my sake. When the game starts proper, I'm faced with a very specific problem. I am not good at video games. I'm not good at watching them and listening to other people dissect them. But I am good. I'm good at watching them and listening to other people dissect them. But I do not play them.
Okay, just follow my lead and shoot anything that even looks like it's moving.
Right, ow. Olivia's already getting ahead in the game. I tried to follow, but now my screen is pointed at the floor. Huh? Did I do something wrong? Maybe the other stick? And now I'm moving, but still looking at the floor.
Hey, start shooting already.
Okay, I try one of the trigger-looking things on the back of the controller. Some arm manifests on the side of the screen and throws something at the floor I'm looking at. Then there's a splash of bright orange and... I died? I look down at Olivia, and she's looking at me with utmost horror. What?
There is no way you are this bad.
I told you, I never play video games.
Fine. We'll do the tutorial and then starts.
With a few presses of her controller, we're back to the menu, and then into some blank space area on screen. From there, boxes on the screen along with some AI voice read out the instructions for everything. I digested them slowly, having to double check the buttons on the controller as it went. But after it was finished, I felt somewhat confident I wouldn't throw a grenade at my feet. Hopefully. We went back into the co-op campaign when Olivia felt confident I wouldn't ruin the run. And so we sat, just running through the digital hallways of some military base, enjoying the simulated violence on screen. Just for a while, Olivia has no problems. Look at that. Things are being enjoyed. Things are happy. After another few matches, Damien hops into the recliner. Hey, you guys didn't tell me you were starting a Friday gaming sesh. You kicking her ass yet, Inco? Nope. It's my first time playing. Whoa, really? It's the co-op campaign. You'll get to it. You'll get to it. I'm rooting for you. Yeah, dude. You're being... yeah, dude. You're being an excellent diversion while I gun them down. Someone's home. I get up and answer the door. There are two incredibly bundled figures caked in snow. Oh, great. Mormons. Hardy har. Or I guess she's shivering, so it's more hardy har. Oh, it's Sophia bringing Vinny back from school. While the small boy looked unfazed by the cold, Sophia was shivering uncontrollably, even with the extra layers of protection. Damien rushes to get some blankets for the two. Hello, Mrs. Payne. Hi, Vinny. Inco. Inco, what a surprise! Hiya, Inky! When Sophia sees Olivia, she puts on her biggest smile. And Olivia, so good to see you spending time out of your room. Thanks, Auntie. Well, you guys started a game night? Inco, you beat her senseless yet? What's with you guys and wanting me to beat her so bad? It's funny. Nah, he hasn't. He's getting the hang of it, though, so you never know, yeah? Hear that, Liv? He's coming for you. Yeah, sure. When he ties both his arms behind my back. Actually, no. I'd still win. Oh, you know the rules. You gotta put up or shut up. ... What's going on? ... He won. Oh, there's no way. There's no way that both her arms are behind her back. She still kicked my ass. It leaves a certain sting I don't think will ever heal. The uniform, yet thoroughly disappointed grimaces on Damien and Vinny's faces, tell me they won't let it heal either. There's a knock at the door. Vinny jumps up to get it. Hi, Dad! The figure stumbles in through the blizzard and removes his jackets. Jeez, this weather. Hey, all. Inco, didn't expect to see you here. Didn't expect you to still be here. Good evening, Randy. Randy tosses down the bag of salt that's on his shoulder to the living room floor with a loud thud. Playing games together, I see. I hope that means you all got your homework all squared away. Yeah, it's taken care of. Vinny threw his in the garbage disposal, though. I didn't. See, he's denying it. Hey, war club, huh? So. Nope, he hasn't. It's embarrassing. First time, then? Even if it wasn't, he's just bad. Fine. You guys want to try? You guys want to play instead of keep insulting me? No way. This is something else. I'm watching this to the end. Vinny nods in respectable agreement. Well, I'd enjoy you kids, but it's my turn to figure out dinner tonight. I'd join you kids, but it's my turn to figure out dinner tonight. Need something warm after everyone's been out in that frigid cold all day. Your mother's nearly frozen solid. Something warm does sound good right about now. ... Oh, I just remembered. Oh, pizza time. Never mind. I take the distraction. Oop. Olivia's face beams with joy, the end of her tail wagging like an excited puppy's. I take the distraction to snipe her from across the map. It's fair, he's got you. Randy shoos Damien off his spot on the recliner. He joins us on the couch. Oh, I'm getting into it. Inco is getting into it. We play a few more games, and I keep losing. But every time I would get close, she would come in clutch and completely annihilate me. Somehow, a betting pool got started. Olivia's getting a few bucks from the rest if I can't even beat her once. The pains encourage me as I get ever closer to actually scoring against Olivia. If anything, I want to get at least that tonight. At some point in all the excitement, the feeling occurs to me. Being in the comfort of a warm and inviting home, surrounded by such caring people, having fun with my friends. It's like I have a real family. God. Inco, why do you gotta keep bringing up the sad stuff about this? You know, the cover while she reloads. I see it.
Hey, that's cheating.
Nope, just insider information.
He's gonna get you! Nope, if that's how it's gotta be, I got one last trick up my sleeve.
Hey, she's my. Hey, no fair! I think you're just getting. Hey! Aw. It just bit my friggin' arm.
I don't know how any of you are keeping up with. I don't know how any of you are keeping up with all of this.
Oh, that would be dinner. Randy heads for the door with a hand already reaching for his wallet.
Pizza? What's the special occasion?
Gonna treat ourselves good and eat good tonight, huh? That's the special occasion.
Not that I'm complaining about pizza, but isn't delivery pricey these days?
Randy returns with the boxes stacked in his arms, flashing the used coupon in his other hand to Sophia. Her face dons an expression similar to the others earlier. Well, see? Okay, everybody. Get a blade and get some. Feel free to make a mess if you want to clean up duty. Damien and Vinny leap from their positions and have their plates in a blink of an eye. I knew it wouldn't take that long to get to a new spot. I don't think she'd mind if I sample from hers. My hand slowly inches closer towards Olivia's plate.
Mine.
Taking a moment to assess my hand's integrity, I purse my lips at her. Come on, Liv. I just want to try it.
Nope. Anchovies are Gator Girl only. You wouldn't take something from your girlfriend, would you, Inco?
She flutters her eyelashes at me while presenting a prominent pout. I just want to try it, though. More eyelash fluttering, and I can even see a moistness in her eyes. Oh wow, she's giving a new meaning to crocodile tears. But a devilishly clever idea spawns within my mind. After all, if she wants to play the girlfriend card, how about a trade or something? The pout fades away in her confusion.
Trade for a bite?
Her confusion morphs to curiosity.
Maybe. What are you offering?
With a smile, I lean in closer to Olivia. And closer. And closer still. Olivia's face is aflame with her blush, growing hotter and hotter by the seconds. I feel a puff of hot air from her nose flow against my chin. Her eyes are as wide as saucers now. This. My lips tap lightly on the edge of her maw.
What?
The gator successfully stunned. Now's my chance. Quickly, I go in for the kill and chomp down on the slice she was holding onto. I pull away from her while chewing on my hard-won prize. The pizza is very salty, but rich with flavor. I can taste why she likes anchovies on her pizza. Olivia's eyes are still wide, and her mouth is cycling open and close.
Ew, Mom! Inco gave Olivia cooties!
Food tastes better when stolen. Whoa, Olivia, you okay? His hands wave inches in front of her face. I don't think she even notices. With a sigh, Mrs. Payne leans over and taps Olivia's shoulders. That finally wakes her up. Her eyes are now shifting between me and the bite marks I left on her pizza. Eyelids lowering, she glowers at me while taking a bite of her defiled slice. Olivia makes quick work of her slice, then hands her plate to Sophia for another piece of fish-covered goodness. With everyone else focused on their meal, she leans in close. Dangerously close. My cheeks warm up as Olivia whispers into my ear.
You owe me more for that bite.
She always had a bit of huskiness in her tone, but wow. Pizza, it's an expensive. It's an expensive commodity these days, you know? Dot dot dot. The sun was hanging low by the time the pizza was finished, which meant it was time. It didn't take much to convince Damien and Mr. Payne to take me out to the fountain once Olivia fully explained why. We arrived at the deserted park just as the sun sank beneath the horizon. Hurriedly, Damien, Randy, and I got to work. The male Paynes held the widescreen protector of Randy's car for me, doing their best to direct the remaining rays of light towards the fountain. The focus was just the details of it. After all, the more references for Olivia, the better. No words, just the task at hand. Constantly moving to also keep warm and serious. The only thing to stop us was the daylight finally vanishing. My memory card was filled completely, with reference shots for Olivia, a good 100 and some from every conceivable angle. And arriving back, Sophia had unfolded the couch into a bed for me. It hadn't even occurred to me how late it hadn't even occurred to me how late it could be, or how bad the weather could end up. I feel like I'm frozen to the core, combined with my clothes becoming damp from the melting frost. Instead, Olivia dragged me onto the lumpy mattress of the couch, sitting right beside me so I could go through the photos with her. The rest of the household slunk off to bed shortly after, leaving just the two of us in the living room. Just huddled together, looking through my camera. We were the only ones still up. And while I wasn't cold anymore, Olivia insisted on keeping me warm by laying across my lap as if she were a very gator-shaped blanket.
Hey.
She contorts herself around until she can look into my eyes. Yeah?
About earlier. You still owe me.
Come on. Seriously? It was just a bite.
It wasn't just a bite.
Her face is on fire, but her eyes remain locked on mine.
That didn't count.
What?
That peck on the nose, that doesn't count.
Olivia, I don't understand.
That was our first kiss.
First kiss? Oh. Oh! Wait, I guess her little peck on my cheek didn't really count either then. I hadn't even considered that it was our first kiss. Suddenly, my face begins to heat up rapidly. It just came to me, and felt so natural to do it. Well, alright. She crosses her arms. Olivia might have looked intimidating if she weren't also splayed out across my lap while she did it. So, you want an actual...
With interest.
Ooh, Olivia!
A fair trade.
Even as I look down at her with incredulity, Olivia maintains a serious face and posture. Locked into a staring contest with her, I feel my lack of shades has weakened my defenses. I cave in. Alright, I owe you a real kiss. And what else? ...
I want to go on a date. An actual romantic date. The split second I get my chair back. ...
Alright.
So, the first parts?
Olivia's hands reach up, latching onto the sides of my head. I expected her to drag me down roughly, but instead, I can feel her hand shake as she slowly guides me downward. It's awkward and slightly painful how I have to twist my waist to meet her, but it's worth it. It's soft, chaste, skin and scale pressing lightly together. The hot air of our breath intermingles. I support myself with my arms over her. Her arms move from my head to around my neck. Our eyes grow heavy. I don't know who faded first, but Olivia clung to me as we drifted to sleep just like that. ... I stir from my sleep as the morning sunlight begins peeking through the glass of the back door. It's quiet. The only sign of life is the light breathing of the girl holding me close. She's wrapped her arms around one of mine, gently nibbling my shoulder in her sleep. She's warm. I start drifting back to sleep, lulled in by Olivia's soft breathing. My thoughts adrift between sleep and awake. They're puzzle pieces that slowly come together into a single, unified phrase that wholly captures what I'm feeling. I love her. ... I feel a horrible disturbance approaching. Uh-oh. Iki, live, wake up! The cursed beast, The cursed beast plants both of its feet into my chest, shaking me by the collar. Olivia responds by swatting him clean off me with her tail. Ow, I'm assuming. He's fine. Olivia sets herself up, wiping the sleep from her eyes. Morning, Inco. Saturday morning. A check of my phone says that it's 7:30. 4 hours too early. Barely. I sit up, narrowly missing Vinny's second landing zone. He's got the cable remotes. The TV flickers to life, and Vinny starts flicking through the channels at a speed only he can comprehend. Morning, Inco! Damien enters the hallway. Sorry about the wake-up call. It's Vinny's favorite season. Winter? Hockey. Vinny cheers loudly, and I look to the screen to see a player being brutally slammed into the protective glass of the ice rink. Ah. So, should we move?
Nah, too comfy.
Yeah.
Hungry. Go make breakfast.
What do you want?
A big plate of eggs and bacon.
I think I'd burn the kitchen down first. There's plenty of cereal out there if you want some. Olivia drones dramatically.
Fine.
Gently untangling myself from Olivia's grasp, I shoot Damien a thumbs up as I make my way to the kitchen. A quick search through the cupboards and the fridge nets me the necessary components, and I manage to avoid destroying the kitchen as I pour cereal and milk into 2 plastic bowls. As I give each bowl a spoon, a vibration emanates from my pocket. I whip out my phone and check what it's for. It looks like a new 3-hour analysis of the 3rd place speed running world record for Wii Golf. The thumbnail displays the record holder's face with an arrow pointing to it and text proudly advertising the PONUT Ponut Slurp Strat. I'm really not much in the mood for these recently. I'll mute the notifications. And done. As I return to the living room, the scene is a lot more lively. The 2 brothers are commentating the match to one another while gently shaking the couch in excitement. Olivia has since sat up and wrapped herself in the blankets, only opening a spot for me once I approach. I take the seat, offering her the bowl of sugary goodness, which she greedily accepts. Not too long after we're cuddled together again, she leans her head against my shoulder. Despite the ruckus, I'm able to find the perfect spot to snuggle with Olivia and enjoy her warmth. This is nice. We do our best to withstand Vinny's ramblings about hockey teams, though it seems like he's more interested in which team gets in the most fights rather than wins the most. I look towards Olivia every so often, worried that she might be losing interest in just sitting here. But she always reassures me with a gentle smile, one that says she wouldn't have it any other way. Sharing in her contentment, we continued to snuggle on the couch together, occasionally cheering with the brothers as they celebrate the success of their hockey team. Damien and Vinny start shouting in victory as the home team finally gets the score.
What a slap shot! Heard the excitement in the room, watching hockey again?
Sophia settles herself into the recliner, opening up her laptop.
Oh, the school's weekly newsletter just came in. Turn down the volume, Damien.
Sure thing.
Alright, first it says there's a basketball game this Friday against the Tail Spikes. In preparation for finals, tutoring will be open after school for everyone that needs it. Damien?
I got it covered, Mom. Liz is helping me out.
I hope so. The senioritis won't be tolerated here. Oh, this is interesting. To all our students, you are invited to St. Hammond High School's 201M 2023 BC Winter Formal.
Winter formal? Damien yawns and stretches his arms behind his back. Yeah, some event for seniors they got every year. Basically a dance, but more fancy. It's like the biggest event of the year. You know, next to graduation, or prom, or whatever. I don't think any of my previous schools ever did something like this. Just regular dances.
Immerse yourself in the scenery. Immerse yourself in the serene beauty of the wintry night sky with music, food, entertainment, and much more. We will also be hosting a special memorial for one of St. Hammond's finest teachers who has recently passed, Mr. Trent Iadican, and yeah,
Shoots. That's going to be tough to see.
The event will take place at the Volcaldra Convention Center on Friday, December 15th, from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m.
You see? You said it right there. That it goes from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. It does not ever state that everyone needs to be out, but that everything needs to be gone and out by 10 p.m. Ben is a liar. In a previous timeline, I mean, nothing of that happened here. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I think I blacked out for a moment there. What am I doing now?
Tickets for the Winter Formal are now on sale online or in Miss Prockling's class in room 211. $15 for one and $30 for couples.
Wait. So $15 for one and then $30 for couples. So it's still $15.
Please read our event dress code to know what will and will not be allowed for the formal. Have a great weekend. Go Feathertails! Well, it seems like you three have something to look forward to next month.
Mrs. Payne closes her laptop with a smile and sets it aside. Mom, it's about that time. She gasps and checks the clock on the wall.
I nearly forgot. Vinny, get your kimono on. I'll start the car. It's called a gi. It's called a gi, Mom. I'll probably be running some errands while he's at karate practice, so I'll be out until dinner.
I'm pretty sure I'm getting Sophia and Vinny's voices mixed up, but it's fine. I'm sure Vinny didn't mean to karate chop my throat as he got up. He's just eager to get to class. The back rub from Olivia helps to clear my airway quicker at least. Well then. Damien switches on some game and slumps in his familiar position in the recliner in mere seconds. I don't even know how he keeps track of the blur of colors on screen. It feels like it's going to give me a seizure if I look too hard. Olivia tugs at my arm.
Hey, want to head back to my room and watch something?
What do you have in mind?
Nothing in particular. I'm sure I'll find something good.
Alright. I follow Olivia's proud march into her room. The scent of paint is still a bit strong. But when is it not in here? It's impressive how she manages to actually hop from kneeling on the floor to kneeling on her bed. Her tail pats the open spot next to her as an invitation. But not for me, as Guts seems to scurry out from wherever he was hiding to curl up right against Olivia's thigh. So I take the spot opposite of him, settling in right next to Olivia as she opens up her laptop. On the screen, I see a plethora of folders with incomprehensible names, with multiple brackets alternating between kanji and English. Olivia's cursor flies between each folder, her eyes scrunched in concentration as she tries to find the perfect show. She finally makes her choice, though what it is I don't know. The name is all Japanese writing in English. Or did it say all written? Yeah, all Japanese written in English. And there's like 6 different things in brackets denoting the language, aspect ratio, and more obscure details. The media player pops open, and the first thing to pop up is the silhouette of a Parasaurus in an old Japanese attire. And then the pop music started in English. ... At first, I was apprehensive with her pick, but it really is a good show. I'm fully enraptured by the Hachi samurai story, along with his budding romance with a young human girl who maintains her family's dojo. We fully settle in, Olivia splaying out across her bed and giving me just enough space to sit with my back against the wall beside her. While I'm fully enjoying the story, split equally between intense sword fightings and bouts of lighthearted comedy, my thoughts go back to something else. Formal. And how to actually ask her to it. She's already going since it's also Mr. Iadikin's memorial. Olivia already asked me out on a date, kinda. I'd argue strong-armed into it, but then again, I want to go out with her, so. It was also very Olivia of her. So what would be Inco's way of doing it? Looking around for inspiration, I notice that my girlfriend has left out a lot of her sketch material. Balled up papers, and her sketch pad right by my knee. Guts is laying atop her colored pencil case. And a mechanical pencil digs into my palm. While Olivia's focused on her laptop screen, and the oddly not-so-bloody sword fighting on it, I begin my greatest plan to date. Oh. First, I sketch out what's meant to be a full-body portrait of Olivia. Though the wheelchair ends up looking like it's a normal chair with rocks for wheels, her hands being just claws and her tail shrunken down to a quarter of its actual size, it still resembles her. It is so much better than my drawing I had. I clip on the mechanical pencil and slowly reach over with the pad, nudging the back of Olivia's head. She swats at it and eventually grabs it, yanking it in front of her. And then her tail starts wagging a bit. Bingo. She searches for my arm and wraps around it. Yeah, she searches for my arm and wraps around it while Olivia furiously jolts something down on the page. I lean forward to lay on my stomach beside her when she passes it back. She's drawn on an equally rough portrait of me, with my shades missing and my jacket looking more like a button-up. For a while, the two of us resume our drawing game from the start of the school year. Oh dear lord, what is that? Hold on, wait. Okay. What do we have going on here? Racism? Okay. Up top here, it appears we have, Olivia whacking me with her tail. I see what looks to be a long neck, so I have to assume that is... Why can't I remember the name? Oh dear lord. That has to be Liz. We got me here with all my shades. That's Mia? I think that's Mia. It's supposed to be, obviously, it's supposed to be that little, painting of the guy eating a person, I think. I never really actually looked at it intensely. We have me again, all smelly. We have the pool, dirty mind, shut up. We have Guts, fat chalker. Oh, Mr. Ferris, look at that. Olivia with a gun. I don't know how I feel about that. Don't know who that's supposed to be. I think we got a little bit of a John Wick thing going on here. There's good old racism. Got some nitro. Another beautiful portrait of Olivia right there. And then there's me. But we have a nice big old space in the center right here. What's gonna go here? I wonder. Over the course of the Samurai Show's run, we decorate numerous sheets from her sketchpad with nonsensical doodles. Alright, it's time. I make sure my arm's positioned is shielding the page. This next drawing has to be special. And I see just the spot for it. Oh, he got it! Oh, he got it! Go out with me too formal? My heart flutters a bit as I look it over. Could it be a little better? No, it's perfect. I pass the sketchpad over, just as I have a dozen times now. Olivia stares at the little doodle on the page. I hear her breathing pick up. She pulls the pad aside, well out of my vision. I feel the bed wobble as she furiously scribbles something down. It sure is taking a while. On screen, the battle whatever has just finished an epic duel, winning with an intelligent use of technique and his sword's sheath, all without killing anyone. The pad is plopped in front of me. You in 3 seconds. Oh boy. Oof. Olivia buries her snoot into the back of my head, nuzzling it aggressively. She's making those bellowing noises again. I'll take that as a resounding yes. You're not going to let me up, are you?
No, you're all mine.
She keeps bellowing. Her focus slowly returns to the episode. For the rest of it, we remain like this.
I got big plans. Just you wait. ...
1 week later. My shoes crunch through the layers of snow beneath me. Behind me, the trail is quickly swept over by fresh snowfall. The cold bites at any flesh it can reach, my ears, my nose, my exposed hand as it carries my precious cargo. Somewhere in the distance, a dog barks. Oh, okay. I was hearing noises and I thought there was a dog faintly barking in the game. No, it's just someone arguing either outside or somewhere else that I can hear through these incredibly thin walls, apparently. I am alone in this frigid wasteland. And to think this started so simply, just 4 days ago. I'd gotten into a new routine at the start of the school week. Wake up, head to school, do my thing until the bell rings, then head on over to the Payne residence to check on Olivia. She texted me that the drafting for her painting was finished, and now it was time for the real task of filling the canvas with color. Every time I'd come over, I would find her sitting at the edge of her bed with a brush in her hand, analyzing the canvas with the kind of fire in her eyes that only a visionary like her would have. Back on Tuesday, I got a real craving for root beer. Olivia told me there was a gas station up the street and around the corner, and asked if I could get her a nice cola with a strange side eye. The trip was frigid. I probably should have seen where this was going, but the soda was well worth it. Once Olivia found out I could survive the journey, she started requesting I go make more resupply missions. Then I got caught on a return trip by Vinny and Randy. Short version of the story, I'm now the resupply man for the household. Well, someone's got to do it. It's a dirty job, but someone got to do it, It's all cold. They can't handle it, They're all reptiles. They're all freezing. I am a human. I brave the cold winter weather like a human can. I go out to get precious rations for my poor, freezing, shivering girlfriend, and the other survivors of this inhumane climate of 31 degrees. It's been tough work, but it's been a blast. As I approach, okay, I am not just wearing that jacket, am I? I gotta have a bigger coat. It's 31 degrees. As I approach the front door, one of the survivors eagerly smashes his face into the glass window, ecstatic to see my triumphant return. The door opens for me, and slams shut as I'm yanked in before the chilly air can creep in on me. I stumble forward and finally collapse onto the couch, into Olivia's waiting arms. The moment my butt hits the comforter, she spreads out the large blanket she has open and enshrouds me in a warm, scaly embrace.
Can't let my personal heating rock lose its warmth.
Appreciate it. Olivia nuzzles in the crook of my neck and wraps her tail around my waist, trying her best to warm me up. One would assume that a literal cold-blooded Syrian would be a terrible way of warming up. Well, whoever they are, they're dead wrong. Setting the plastic bag on the floor, it begins getting passed around, and everyone removes their various goodies. In seconds, Damien's chugged his battery acid energy drink. Ah, that's what I needed. Say, you up for another trip, Inco? Olivia signals to Vinny, takes the empty bottle, and bops him on the back of the head with it.
Oh, Inco, while you were out, I finally thought of something.
For our dates?
Yeah, you'll love it. It's...
Knock, knock, knock. Olivia's breath catches, the two of us waiting in anticipation as Randy gets the door. We both know what it is already. Olivia, package for you. My head jostles to and fro, Olivia's excitement translating physically to her arms and quaking wildly around my collar. Settle down, settle down. Randy hefts the box containing her new wheelchair parts into the living room and sets it in front of the TV. Want me to set it up for you?
Actually...
Olivia lifts herself off the couch and starts pushing against the box, sliding it towards her room.
Inco and I can do it.
Alright. Olivia waves me to join her. Is there an actual box? There is. Olivia waves me to join her as she pops the door open and pushes the heavy-looking box into her room.
Come on, come on. What are you waiting for? Let's get to it. ... We sit on the edge of the bed with the box before us. Olivia takes a deep breath and extends a single claw, and in a single motion, slices the tape open, letting the box flaps loose. She starts picking the individual parts out and laying them around. While she does so, I pick out the instructions. Really?
What?
Come on, give me that.
She takes the instructions and rips them into bits. Alright, we're going in blind, baby.
Won't need that. I've had to fix my own chair since I was a kid.
Why you?
I break it, I fix it, simple as. And I broke it a lot when I was younger.
Okay, curiosity piqued. How? Olivia turns with the biggest grin on her face.
Ramp jumps.
She doesn't elaborate, instead waddling over to her desk to retrieve a small hex key set. For the next 15 minutes, oh, we're putting together? Oh, look at this. The good old, what is it? IKEA sort of building thing that all couples go through, right? I wouldn't know. For the next 15 minutes, we begin to assemble the wheelchair. As it turns out, building this thing isn't as complex as I thought it'd be. I thought it was. Most of it is really just as simple as connecting tab A into slot B. There's an innuendo there. We're near finish now. The metal frame stands proud, missing everything needed to make it comfortable. Like the seat.
This bit connects to the handles there.
Alright. So, you were about to tell me about an idea that I'd love for a first date?
Oh, yeah. Have you ever been to a hibachi grill?
I've heard of them.
They're great. You gotta try it.
Hibachi. I think I've been to one hibachi, if I'm thinking about it correctly. It's that place with the, where it has the little grill thing in the center of the table. They bring you out the meats, and then you throw it onto the grill to cook it there and eat it when it's ready. Is that hibachi? I could be wrong. I could be thinking something entirely different. I might be.
They sit you down at a table, right? And in the middle of the table is a big flat top grill.
I wasn't wrong. I was right. Let's go. I know hibachi. I know my, terminologies.
Then the chef, hand me that piece right there. Thanks. Then the chef comes in with this cart full of stuff that you ordered. Once the grill gets hot, they start cooking the food right in front of you.
Oh, wait. I was wrong. It's the other thing. It's that other thing with the grill, the chef, and he's doing all the cooking stuff like, ho ho, flippity floppity, here comes the onion. I don't know my food terminology. Damn it.
And then they bring the whole new meaning to playing with your food. Sounds pretty sweet, right? By the way, that goes the other direction.
Clank. Whoops. Yeah, that honestly sounds pretty fun, Liv. It's like dinner and a show, but dinner is the show.
I've been wanting to eat at a place like that for years.
Alright then, as soon as we finish this, let's call for a table and go.
Yes.
Olivia's arm and tail wrap around me in a hug, her other hand preoccupied with adjusting the chair's seat to the perfect height. After attaching the armrest to the handle, I stand up in triumph over the fully built mobility chair. Well, I can safely say that your new chair is completed by yours truly.
You put the wheel on backwards there. See, if I had sat in it like this, it would have crumbled, and it would have been. See, if I had sat in that, it would have crumbled, and it would have killed me.
Oh. He lightly taps me with one of the spare parts.
Yeah, so stop trying to kill me, dummy. Just to be safe, we're probably gonna have to go back a few steps to make sure this thing is built correctly.
Wonderful. ... Finally, it's done. Hold on a minute. Finally, it's done. Olivia inspects my work, nodding in approval on occasion and adjusting a few parts. Carefully, she moves herself from her bed into the seat. So, how is it?
Darn it, my legs still don't work. Yeah, you did great. Feels just like the old one. Great job, Inky.
Phew.
Don't sigh yet. The night's just getting started.
Her tail slithers around my wrist, inviting me to take the wheel.
You ready?
Yeah, it'll be cold.
I'll be fine. I got a personal furnace with me.
Moon's silver irises turn to me half-lidded, letting me know what my real role in Olivia's life is now. A furnace, not something sweeter like heated blanket or comforter.
Yeah, no. I say that, and then my aunt and uncle would be giving me the talk all over again. ...
Okay. Unfortunately, I have run out of time here right now. Damn. But okay, we're on the way. We are officially on the track of the good ending. The good one. Where everyone is happy, no one has any sadness, no one has any regrets, nobody resents anyone. Everything is good. Right? Hopefully. We're going on another date. What do I mean another date? This is our first date. We're going for hibachi. And then next time, so yeah, next episode is going to be our date. And then after that, presumably the winter formal. And then the time lapse of the future. And then everything is happy and everyone is happy. And I hope you guys are all enjoying this as much as I am. And until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. See you later.